stage. Bill.
Thank you. I've got two poems for you tonight. The first one is one that I wrote and performed at Catweazle about 7 years ago. I did it for my sister Valerie. She was paralysed at the time, lives in Australia, and I had this thing I did that every day. I'd make these little tape recordings and send her these cassettes, very old-fashioned. She's still not a very well lady, and my other brothers and sisters, we'd all decided we've got to get together one more time and be in the same place. There's 6 of us, and it'd be over 40 years since we've all actually been in the same place. She's in Melbourne, I'm going there. That's what I'm doing, and to help make it happen, they've all decided they would chip in and pay my airfare to help make it happen. Subplot. Beginning of last week, I heard of this thing, Movember. This is not November, this is Movember, where men are encouraged to grow moustache, clean shave and grow moustache, get pledged for it, raise money to raise awareness and funds for testicular and prostate cancer. Women have learned how to feel for knob, but men don't. They will when we educate them, and we're raising money for research into it. Okay, and then I heard that Valerie's husband, Peter, he's having a brush with prostate cancer, which more made me feel, yeah, I can do this thing, and if I match their cost of the airfare, I'll be very happy to take their money. And that's what I'm doing, that's why that's all gone. And basically, first of all, the poem that I wrote for Valerie. I think I've said everything there. This was what I did
for Valerie. It's called Poem for Val. I am blessed with 4 sisters and 1 brother, enough children to bear for any mother. We lead different lives with different styles. We're scattered round the earth, our link a common birth, entwined umbilicals corded to one anchor, the same blood, the same love, a love that is thicker than water. Although my parents had 6 kids, it was as if 6 different parents was the plan. The nature and nurture got shuffled up. We all got dealt a different hand. I am the youngest, known as Brother Bill to my siblings in the huge, swaying family tree. The family tree has experienced exponential expansion with new growth in every dimension, so that branches oft sway past each other, brush leaf against leaf and drink from the love that is thicker than water. My own story glows rose-tintled, unbridled bliss of a mother whose encouragement and love gave me more than I could wish, with a father old and beaten by his own demons. The twists and highs of my parents' emotional lies pains my soul with its personal why, that can either twist me up or left to die, set me free to swim through the sibling sea and drown in the love that is thicker than water. So here's to the Frizzels, me and 5 others that I love. We've all had our crap that we've risen above because our base was true. We were loved and encouraged to be family, a family drenched in the love that is thicker than water. Earlier this week, my 5-year-old, she was dweebing me out. It was bedtime, and I said, I'm sorry, you've blown it, Rubes. No story tonight. I've had enough. I'm out of here. She said, oh, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she'd go, okay. Your bigger sister's away. We'll do it. We'll get a story. Go on, get one. Go on. No, that's too big. That's too long. Don't like that one. And she went through the bookcase, and sort of randomly, she pulled this out from the bookcase. And I went, oh, that's cool. Yeah, look, it's a New Zealand classic, The Magpies, written by, and your Uncle Dick did the illustrations on this one. Cool, and it's short, easy, quick. We'll do this one. And then I opened it. And what's this? It's a letter from Peter. I'd forgotten. He had sent me this. In fact, I'll read it. It says, it's the 12th of August 2009. Dear Bill, Valerie and I were in a bookshop a few days ago, and we came across this. I think the paintings in it are just delightful, even if the words are a bit hard to read and the story itself isn't all that cheerful. I hope A, that you haven't got it, and B, that you like it. All the best to you and Sue and the offspring, Peter. And I just about fell through the floor. It was just too weird.
And anyway, we read the story, me and Ruby, and there's a bit of a call and response in it, and Ruby wanted to do some of the call and response tonight. You're going to help with part of the call and response. This is called it's the magpies, and you'll also know actually, so this is my brother's illustrations, and this is first of all when Tom and Elizabeth took the farm, the bracken made their bed, and there's, you know, these things, they're called granny squares, aren't they? You all know that. Well, my mum, this is Granny Fizzle's granny square.
My sister Valerie actually posted it to me when Ruby was born. Mum is Gertrude Joan, then Valerie Joan, and now Ruby Joan Sunflower, and this came through. And so we're going to read this, we're going to do it. Now the bit you join in is, and Quardle, oodle, ardle, wardle, doodle, the magpie said. Yeah, you got that? Okay, I thought it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard and you'd have trouble doing it.
So I've got something here to help, because I knew it's a bit tricky really to expect you to Quardle, ardle, wardle, oodle, doodle without a bit of guidance or something to actually help you. So I trust you can all read that. So we'll have a practice, okay? You got it? Quardle, oodle, ardle, wardle, doodle. Quardle, oodle, ardle, wardle, doodle. Okay, now we're magpies, okay? We're magpies. Quardle, oodle, ardle, wardle, doodle. Are you ready? One more time. Quardle, oodle, ardle, wardle, doodle. That's your bit. That's the only bit you do. You don't do anything else. The rest's mine. Okay? So we're ready.
Here we go. The Magpies, written by Dennis Glover, pictures by Dick Frizzell. When Tom and Elizabeth took the farm, the bracken made their bed. And the magpies said. Tom's hand was strong to the plough, Elizabeth's lips were red. And the magpies said. Year in, year out they worked while the pines grew overhead. And the magpies said. But all the beautiful crops soon went to the mortgage man instead. Oh. And the magpies said. Elizabeth's dead now. It's years ago. Old Tom went light in the head. And the magpies said. The farm's still there. Mortgage corporations couldn't give it away. And the magpies say. Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Pretty low slung, isn't it?